As soon as I hear the keys jiggle, I know they're coming to open all the doors. So when that happens, I get up, I rig my door.
Okay.
So rigging my door means I rope my door to my bed so you cannot open my door. And if I fall asleep and you try to open my door, what's gonna happen? My bed's gonna move. And if my bed moves, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna wake up.
Right.
And I'm gonna be able to...
They get mad that you did that every morning?
No, because they know people get murdered. That's the best time to murder someone, early in the morning.
Right.
On the weekends, that's the best time. Creep up.
Were you by yourself in your cell too?
Single. Everybody has a single cell. Like in the federal institution.
Only talk to boss.
Welcome to another episode of Zbodcast. Today I have a special guest, BakaNotNice in the house. Welcome, BakaNotNice. Co-hosted by JoeytLive. Don't ask me why. I decided it was the right move. I mean, he didn't introduce us kind of after all, so thank you, Joey T. BakaNotNice, welcome to the pod.
What's up, my guy?
I like to get the real out of my guests, so I'm going to get the real out of you.
All right.
So I want you to take me back to the beginning. First, born and raised where?
Montreal.
Montreal?
Yeah.
Tu parles? No, you don't parle.
Je parle in spirit.
That's more than I thought.
Crazy.
More than I got. How was it growing up there? How was life back there?
Well, it was rough, man. Like my family was, I don't want to say poor because we ate every night, but like, you know, it was rough. Like there was a lot of us. My grandmother had 13 children.
Wow.
So like I had a lot of uncles and aunts.
Family.
Yeah, big family. And yeah, it was rough. But yeah, back then, especially, it was a little rough.
And Montreal till when? How old were you when you
I
left?
think I was like, man, honestly, I keep saying the age, but I'm not like specific, but it's anywhere from like 12 to like 14 or 15.
And then you came here. And what was it about Toronto? What just, was it music? Was it life? Was it?
Well, it wasn't even about music back then because I wasn't even on that. It was just more, my dad was here. Mm-hmm. My mom was in Montreal, but she had left. So that's why I didn't want to stay there anymore because she wanted me to stay with like her mother and shit, like my grandmother. And I didn't want to do that. I'm a young cat, you know what I mean? My grandmother would have wanted me to go to church like every day, Monday to Sunday. Like, yeah, for
religious.
Real. Yeah. Big time.
Wow.
Now, growing up as a big man, looking back, I mean, that's a good thing. I wish, you know, like for my kid, like I want him to experience that shit because it teaches them temperament. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it grounds you for sure.
Grounds you.
So you came to Toronto at 15, roughly, give or take.
Let's say 15.
And just hustle and bustle. You grinded.
Yeah, I came here. I stayed with my dad for a bit, and that didn't work out.
Mom and dad split.
My mom and dad split. My dad lived in Toronto. My mom lived in Montreal. Then my mom said, "Yo, f this," and went back to her country, which is Barbados.
Barbados is home. That's
my mother. Where my mother comes from.
side.
My mother's side of the family, they're from Barbados. My dad's side is Jamaican.
Okay.
So I went to stay with my dad, and it just didn't work out. You know, I'm a teenager. I don't want to follow the rules.
Of course.
You know, my dad's a strict individual at the time too. So I ended up moving with my mom's best friend, this white lady. Her name was Lynn, and she raised me.
Really?
Yeah, she raised me like her own kid. She took me in. She put me through school, everything.
Here in Toronto.
Toronto, yeah.
Wow. What ends are you?
Back then, I was living at Markham and Ellesmere.
Oh, okay. East End.
So yeah, next to Tuxedo Court.
So Lynn, you owe a lot of your life to Lynn. Shout out Lynn.
Yeah,
if you're watching this.
Actually,
Shout out, Lynn.
she passed away.
Oh, sorry, R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
God rest your soul, Lynn.
And we call her Nina.
Nina.
Yeah.
And she raised just you, or she had her own family?
It's crazy. It was my mom's best friend, so she had kids for my uncle.
Did your mom just let everyone there?
Yeah. My mom was like, yo.
Lynn's just a super mom, eh?
She's she was bro. If I didn't have her, I don't know where I'd be today. You know, even though like my life went a certain path, it was okay because she was there with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had my dad too. Don't get it twisted. My dad was definitely there for me.
Pops is still with us?
Yeah, Pops is still here.
Shout out, Pops.
He's the greatest. He's the greatest man alive.
You gotta bring him to Madam one night, no? Come on, show Pops the
That
ropes.
guy's a pastor, man. He's a pastor.
You can pray, Madam. You can pray in the corner, Madam.
Pray wherever you want.
Joey T's gonna chime in.
You know what I'm saying?
Take care of Pops one
I
night,
need
Joey
to
T.
pray with him. Doesn't matter.
Your
I'm
eyes look like you
asking-
need Jesus, honestly.
But yeah, some type of prayer.
To Pops and to Lynn, I guess.
Yeah,
for
man.
raising you.
Nina,
yeah.
Nina.
Nina.
Yeah,
God rest her soul.
God rest her soul. So growing up Toronto, okay, when did the turn that your brain said we got to go into this music thing? When did that happen? How far?
So I came to Toronto. Nina took me in, put me through school.
You did the whole university thing or no?
No, hell no.
High school.
Just high school, but didn't finish that because in the midst of that, got in trouble.
Okay.
And this is not because she wasn't a good mom to me. This is just because I was just a teenager that was just lost in the sauce. Had a mom and a dad, but like they weren't together. It was just like I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to figure shit out. I'm trying to understand shit. You know, my brain's still small. It's still fucking growing. So I got in trouble. I ended up going to prison. And she was there with me the whole time. I came out of prison because it was a serious charge, but it wasn't that much time. I think I got like 2 years and 7 months.
Okay.
Came out. I was out for 30 days, and then I got charged with attempted murder, and I got convicted, and they gave me 13 and a half years. So I'm federally, I'm out east.
How old are you when you get convicted?
19.
So they put you away for 13 and a half years at least.
Yeah, I didn't do the whole 13 and a half.
Right.
I did like 9, and I won my appeal.
So you were appealing it from the jump, or you?
I wasn't guilty in the first place. They wanted me to rat my friend out, but
It seems like that's always.
Let me say this. At the time, he was my friend, but moving forward, I found out that he wasn't really my friend. He was like a messed up dude. I'll even say rest in peace still, but like,
He passed.
yeah.
You know what they say about rats. We all know that. We know what they say. But looking back on it, this is a good question. A great question. A tough question.
Yeah.
Knowing who he was
Yeah.
in the end, would
Yeah.
you have ratted? Because snitches get stitches.
Yeah, not even that. It's like yo. You see, when I started this whole lifestyle, before I even got the 13 years, like I knew what I was doing. I knew what kind of path I was, and the type of people that I was around, it was really not nice. You know what I mean? So it's like, I made this pact to myself. I'm like, yo, listen, if you're gonna continue down this path, you're gonna do it to the fullest. Like, you're not gonna do it to like fold because you got caught, or you're not gonna do it because it's cool, and then when you get caught, you wanna, you know what I mean? You can't handle the pressure.
Right.
If you're doing this, you're fucking doing this.
All
So when that rainy day comes, you better stand tall and just deal with it, bro. So that's what I did. The rainy day came.
They came.
And I didn't tell.
but-
they wanted me to tell.
Right. They
I
wanted you to
didn't
rat.
tell.
What did they offer you, if you don't mind me asking?
They never offered me anything. They never offered me any. Well, it wasn't really an offer. It wasn't even them saying, "Yo, we want you to tell." It's like, if you don't tell, you're getting 13 and a half years.
Yeah, so they
period.
didn't tell you what you could have got.
Yeah, there's no, yeah. You need, basically they're telling me you need to do the right thing. If you're not there, if you were not there, you know what I mean? You need to do the right thing. But I'm like, I already know how the code works.
Was it a fair case?
It was 2 trials. It was so crazy. It was the craziest shit you've
First
ever.
one.
It was what do they call it?
Mistrial?
Mistrial.
But you should be innocent then.
Not in Canada, man. Not in Canada.
not
They
how
could retry you. They could
Okay,
retry
so that's
you.
what happened. So first one was a mistrial.
Yeah.
And then they retried.
They retried me, and then it was insane again. My lawyer's up giving submissions to the judge, standing. I'm sitting down. Everybody's sitting down. Jury's over there. Crown is over here. I'm here. My lawyer's standing in front of me. The judge is behind him. The people in the crowd. But the craziest thing is that day when my lawyer was doing that shit, this dude, the guy the victim had a woman and a man come into the court. The best way I could say it is like, you know, like when you watch like TV and there's like these channels like help people, help African people, and you see them dressed up in their garb.
Okay.
That's how they were dressed in the court. And they were like humming and doing some weird shit. Check this out. I'm not done yet. They're doing some weird shit, rocking back and forth and saying shit. Bro, my lawyer's giving submissions to the court, to the judge, to the crown, to everybody, the jury. All of a sudden, he just starts rocking back and forth and just head plants. Boom! Instant heart attack.
No fucking way.
I swear to God, no word of a lie.
Karma's a bitch.
like the craziest shit you've ever, like a movie. They had to get the jury out of the courtroom. They don't want the
Everything
jury
to
be
stop.
tainted. It
Yeah,
has
the
to.
guy died
Immediately.
in the courtroom.
He didn't die. He had a
had a
major
heart
heart attack. The ambulance came in.
And did you know who he was when he came in? No. You found out after?
It was my lawyer. It was my lawyer that I'm talking about. That
It
fell.
was the guy that
Hold on a second. I thought, I got
those
lost
other
here. I
two
got lost
people.
here. I think another
I'm
shot
saying
from
the other
Baka.
two people were in the back.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Chanting like
And your lawyer-
And your
voodoo
lawyer
shit.
had a heart attack.
Yes.
What the
And my lawyer just all of a sudden he was talking normally, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden he just went like this, bam, face first. He didn't even put his hands out, nothing, just on his face. Yo, they got the jury out.
Did you already pay him the legal fees?
Everything was paid. Yo, they turned him on his back, bro. I'll never forget it. They broke his shirt open and they, you know that
Defibrillator or the
Yeah.
boom boom. Suck.
slammed that on him
Yeah,
like
yeah,
3
yeah.
times, bro.
He was gone, but he didn't die. Your
He
lawyer
didn't die. He didn't die.
He had a massive heart attack.
Massive.
So that's why it
heart
was a
attack.
mistrial. Or what do you call
That
it?
was even a
hung,
mistrial. That was even a mistrial because they already found me guilty.
Oh, so this was
Actually, no, they didn't find me guilty. I don't know why it wasn't a mistrial, but it wasn't a mistrial
So what happened then? Everything just
because
stopped.
it was submissions. The
Right.
whole trial was done. My lawyer's giving submissions. They're gonna give submissions.
Yeah.
And it was done. So, yeah, they didn't. It wasn't a mistrial. He just got better, or I think he sent somebody
Someone else in
else
his place,
because
yeah.
he was messed up.
Yeah.
And yeah, they convicted me.
13 and a half
But the
years.
craziest thing is, the day that the jury came out to give.
What year are we talking here now? Like 20 years ago?
I would say like 2000. No, I would say like 99.
99. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, you've been out for how long now?
I've been out since 2007.
2007. First, we'll talk about the lost and found video, but first time I met him was 14, 15. So yeah, it's got to be the 90s. Yeah, we're talking almost 30 years. Yeah, so, yeah, 99. And don't mind me asking, you're in the 40s,
Early,
early 40s. So this all happened when you were like
a kid.
you just became an adult.
Yeah.
So
19 going on 20, 21.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get tried as an adult, which obviously you did.
Yeah, yeah.
So the judge says you're facing 13 and a half years. What goes through your head? What do you?
Nothing went through my head at the time until I got back to the jail. And even when I got back to the jail, remember you're on the range and niggas. Sorry, you're talking to people.
We say fuck. We say shit. We might get an end pass here.
We're talking-
I don't know.
talking-
Joe, you get does he give you an end pass or
It's
no?
okay to say it.
There's gambling going on, there's all kinds of shit. So your mind's not focused.
In
But-
jail, you mean?
No, I'm telling you how it didn't hit me until
You get into the cell.
I got into my
remember
actual
I
cell.
remember you telling me that.
My actual cell, not on the jail, not in the
Sitting
jail.
down, yeah.
When they locked
lock
me
you
in my room, that's when I felt
Where,
it.
Kingston?
When I went on
Where
my
were you?
bunk, that's when I felt it.
Where were you? In Kingston? Or where were you?
No, I was
Windsor?
when you're going through your process in court, you're in a
Oh, you're in like the
detention
holding
center.
cell. Yeah.
So I was at the East Detention Center, I think, at the time.
So it didn't hit you till you, and then you sit down. That cell locks, and what do you think of Nina? What are you thinking
I
of?
thought of everything. I had a girl before I came in. I had everything. And it was like, yo, everything's done. It's over. In my mind at the time, I'm like, yo, life is done. When am I gonna come out when I'm fucking 30 something? Like, what the fuck, man?
Well, 13 years is like, what the fuck do I do? for
13 years is 13 years is real time. It's real time. It's real time. It's real time.
And then I don't want to talk much about jail, but when you're in there for 13 years and you spent 9 of it, so
Mm-hmm.
you got out 4 early. What happened to you in those 9 years? What did you do? How was day-to-day life? Like,
Yo, so now we come back to Nina.
and then a visit.
I'm gonna tell you, like, honestly, this shit's a movie, bro. Because I got the time. They shipped me out east. I'm just a young buck. I'm probably like 20, like, and I'm in prison with all these like hardened motherfuckers, bro. Killers, murderers, all walks of life. And I'm trying to figure shit out because I'm like still saying like someone's gonna come to the jail and be like,
shank you.
yo, no, we made a mistake. We know that it wasn't you. Come, that was my whole mentality the whole time because I know I didn't do
I'd be
it.
the same way.
I know I
You
didn't.
got charged with attempted murder?
Yeah.
So the guy didn't die,
No,
but you got charged with
attempted murder because it was an attempt on
yes.
his life.
But it wasn't.
He didn't die.
No, but it wasn't. You were innocent. In your head, you're thinking.
hadn't, bro.
I'm sitting there and
my so-called friend at the time did something, and I was accused of it, and I just held it.
And you took the bait.
I
You
just
didn't
held
rat,
it.
and you
I
didn't.
just held it. And it's like,
That's
yo,
big of you, man.
Loyalty is
Bro,
everything.
but like,
you know, I'm a loyalty and
100%.
respect guy.
yo, doing the time though, in the beginning, like I was still like the second year though, Nina that was coming, she was coming
back
to see
to
me
Nina,
like
yeah.
clockwork. Let's do another shot.
Yeah, for Nina. I was
fucking
gonna
Nina.
pour one out for Nina.
I'm
Yeah.
cry here. It's deep.
Yo,
I need a lifeguard here.
she
right in the place of
My best friend didn't even know
That's
this
Kit
story.
Kat.
This is fucking great.
That's bars.
This is great.
100%.
Yo, after the second year in, I didn't even know it, but she started noticing like, yo, something's wrong with this guy, because I know who this
Where are
kid
you?
is.
East Canada or like East Toronto, East Ontario?
East Toronto.
So Nina
I'm
can
in
visit you.
Joyceville. I'm in Joyceville.
So Nina can visit you. She
Yeah,
did
could
visit. You.
visit
She
me.
was visiting.
drive. Like it's 3-hour drive.
Okay.
So
Still far.
it's far. It's far.
So 2 years in.
Yeah. She realized like, yo, you're fading, bro. Something's not right with you, bro. She came and saw me and talked to me face to face.
Oh, you're
And I was
21
like,
years old.
yeah,
You're locked up.
yeah, and I'm innocent.
And 10 years
and
to
I'm
go.
innocent.
Innocent and 10
and I'm
years to
looking
go.
at hardened dudes like every
killers.
day. Like, and I have to fend for myself. I like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
nobody inside,
I don't really know nobody like that, bro.
You didn't come from that. Like you didn't come from like that life per se. You just kind of walked into it. Boom. So no one. Yeah.
I mean, I was in the life before I came to jail because I was out there doing things.
Yeah.
But like, it wasn't on the biggest scale. Like it was that
was,
it
like,
ended
smaller,
up becoming to. It was a real small scale, right? So I'm there and I'm just
on your
fending for myself. You know, like, thank God that like I've always been like a big like kid. Like for my age, I've always been big. You know, like always been bigger than the guys my age. Always, you know. So I'm just fending for myself. So she realizes something's wrong. She's like, yo, something's wrong. Da, da, da. And she's like, yo, what can I do to, you know,
Help you.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, mom, honestly, bring me some weed, bro. I need to like.
You told Nina.
I said, yeah, I
How
need
did she
weed.
get it to you, though?
Bro, she just.
a way.
She
They got more in jail than they got on the
honestly-
outside.
Honestly, she's so smart because I didn't even tell her nothing on how to do nothing.
relax.
She just wrapped it up in like saran wrap and put it in a condom, and she brought me the first time. That's without me telling her nothing.
Put it in a condom.
Yes.
Shout out
I
Nina,
guess she
man.
must have watched a couple of movies or something.
Nina's on the AMC channel. She's on the movie channel. Nina's on the movie channel. Cheers. Shout out Nina. God rest your
That's
soul.
why you gotta
Honestly.
wrap it up.
Honestly.
Wrap it up,
Stay
youngins.
strapped like Rambo. you know
Wrap
what I
it
mean?
up.
Oh my God. Nina's a legend.
So
Legend.
she brought me let's say she brought me a half ounce or like an ounce, the most.
That's not allowed.
So that was the first time you had.
That's not allowed or it is allowed? Like,
It's definitely not allowed.
I mean, it's legal now, but back then even you couldn't bring it,
definitely,
yeah.
you could even do that now. That it's legal
How
in
many
prison.
years were you into it before she gave it to you? Like, were you inside?
Second year.
Wow. So you had no weed for 2 years.
No, I had access to it, but it's like
inside.
me.
It wasn't
It's
yours.
like me calling her and be like,
Yes.
"Yo, mom, I need $100 so I can get like 2 grams of weed."
Whatever it is.
Some bitch shit. You know what I'm
On the
saying?
inside,
Now
yeah.
this is yours. It's different.
Now we're in a
Just a
different
sidebar.
ballgame.
Jail,
We're-
as we see it on movies and TV, and jail in Canada and real, is it disconnected or is it as they show it? Like, what? How is jail life? Like,
It's like road, bro. It's like niggas out there grinding to hustle.
it's like a hustle. Everyone's
every
hustling.
day. Food's a hustle. Getting your drugs is a hustle. Like being out in the yard is a hustle. Everything's a hustle. Getting clothes is a
Can you
hustle.
only smoke in the yard? Like I'm being.
I don't even think you could smoke anymore in prison right now. I think they took that shit away.
can you like connect with like guards on like a personal level? And, like they'll.
I mean, some guys do it. It
Yeah.
happens every now and then. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, for the most part, if it's a thing where the guard is actually doing something that's gonna better us as inmates, I mean, like bring in the package.
Yeah.
We're all for it. But if you're just slamming a guard, a lot of guys are not with it. You know.
So
what I
2
mean?
years in, 3 years in, Nina comes, gives you this, gives you that.
Get the weed.
You start to see.
Yo, she brought me the weed. When she came back for the next visit, I must have gave her like, I don't know, like maybe $500, right? And she's like, what the fuck?
Are you doing in there?
How the hell? I'm like, yo, mom. I'm like, yo, mom.
He's making more money than
I'm
us
like,
on the
yo,
outside.
I'm like, yo, mom. I'm like, yo, mom. I can make some money in here, like for real. Like we can make some bread. And then she's like, okay, explain it to me. So I broke it down to her because I
Because
just
Nina white as can be. She's just a white.
she is
Canadian.
the white,
The white.
blue-eyed, Yo, I'm gonna send you a picture after, just so you know.
See Nina,
Yeah, yo, bro.
I
She's
need
from
a face,
she's from New Brunswick. That's
Oh,
how
I
white
got
she
tons of
is.
family in New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Okay, I know about Dels. You know, like the Dels, the seaweed.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
chew out
Nina,
there.
yeah.
I know about all that.
And Nina's your mom's friend. That's how the connection happens.
Yes, but you're like, she's my mom though. Like, I want you guys to like.
I believe
she
it,
needs to be as dressed as my mom, because
your
like,
mom,
bro,
done.
when I was at my good, she was there. When I'm at my worst, she was there. Bro, I'll put it to you like this. She made, I mean, Baka's Baka, but she like she helped me solidify that shit, because I turned into.
You said she passed recently, so she saw your success.
Yeah, she saw a bit of it. She saw live up to my name. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's special. That's
Yeah.
special. Cheers again to that.
Yeah.
Cheers again to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I met
So you're in. So 3 years in, and do you start to see the future? Do you start to see like, I can do this? I can go to 13 years. I can.
Because I turned into a kingpin. That's what they labeled me in the jail.
Inside.
Yeah, I turned
It's
into
an economy.
And I literally had to do that to like keep my sanity.
Yeah.
Like for real. You know, because honestly, I was so busy.
Inside.
Yeah, like bro, I was running an operation.
What's a regular day
Shit.
inside?
A regular day
Yeah.
is me getting up, rigging my door.
So
So
you're
no
out
one,
before,
yeah, I'm up like as soon as I hear the keys jiggle, I know they're coming to open all the doors. So
Okay.
when that happens, I get up, I rig my door.
Okay.
So rigging my door means I rope my door to my bed, so you cannot open my door. And if I fall asleep and you try to open my door, what's gonna happen? My bed's gonna move, and if my bed moves, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna wake up,
Right,
and I'm gonna be able to.
They get mad that you did that every morning?
No, because they know people get murdered. That's the best time to murder someone, early in the morning. On the weekends, that's the best time. Creep up.
Were you
in
by
their cell.
yourself in your cell too?
Single. Everybody has a single cell
Like
in
me.
in the federal institution.
I thought you always had a
No, that's detention center.
detention. Okay.
Yeah, you're
I don't
bunked
know.
up.
So you
you're
wake
bunked
up, you rig the door.
rig the door, wake up, because I had the best job on the range. My cell door, I'm the common room man. That's what they called it.
Okay.
So the common room is, so basically, just think of a long hotel corridor, and there's like rooms on every side.
Yeah,
That's the cell. Bam, 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 bam. It's just a long corridor.
Okay.
But at the top of the corridor, right? You can go into there's two sides. One side is for the showers and the laundry room, and the other side is like I would call it like a kitchen, but it's like a lounge also, because you sit common room. Yeah, TV's in there.
Yeah.
The stove is in there. The fridge is in there.
You're the manager of that room.
I no. Well, my job is to clean that room.
Okay.
So because my job is to clean that room, my cell stays open all day
That's the best.
until the end of the night, where they lock your cell at
shut.
10:30.
Yeah.
My cell stays open all day. Everybody else's cell stays locked during work hours.
How'd you get that? Just good.
I mean, like after a while, you gotta fandangle. You know what I mean?
You had the
I
weed-
wanna
you
know.
had
You know
the-
what I mean?
you had the weed in the
Fandangle.
car.
Yeah.
And then, to be honest with you, this is my story, so I'm talking my story. I don't give a fuck about
That's your
whatever
camera.
everybody
Talk
does.
your story right to the camera.
My story is, once you are the man in prison, or once you have the capital, which is drugs or cigarettes, you basically control the prison. So, you know, like in not Sopranos, but Goodfellas.
Yeah.
When they came for all the bosses and
Right.
they were all in the one cell and
Yeah,
they're
cooking.
with the razor
They
blade.
have their own sauce. Yeah, they're
That was
good.
me. I was the guy, so
Yeah.
I could get the
You're
meat from the
comfortable.
kitchen.
Yeah.
And this is
because
only what, 3 years in, 5 years in?
3 years in.
3 years in, you had
3.5 years in.
You had it all unlocked.
Yeah, lock. But it wasn't just me. I had a team. I would say there was me, there was Donnie, there was Doughboy.
These are real names, are they? Can we
Yeah,
shout out Donnie,
real-
shout out
real-
shout out
real-
Donnie,
you
shout out
Big
became
real-
their
C,
friends over-
real dudes.
Yeah, because he went in
Did you
alone, he
know
said.
them all?
dudes.
You didn't know these guys before you
Until
came
I
in.
went to prison.
Wow,
I met them in
that's
prison.
crazy.
Yeah, he built his crew in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 13 years there. You got to.
And these guys were all movers like me,
Yeah.
like
Hustlers,
hustlers. Like
yeah.
we figured out.
You got to be
What
one of the
we
youngest
figured
in
out-
there. You're 19, 20.
Yeah,
You got in there.
we figured out what the program is, and we figured out, okay, if you want to live good, if you don't want to be stressed out like all of these buckets
to
in
work
here,
together, yeah.
you gotta get the drugs and you gotta jug. You know what I'm saying?
gotta
Because that's what happens. That's what it might sound crazy to y'all, but like that's just what it is
I
in
believe it.
prison.
No, like I'll
You
tell you
know?
this: when I hear about these guys getting 20 years, 30 years, I'm like, I think like you, like I can't do 30 years.
You better be doing something to keep your mind occupied.
right,
Because if you don't, you're gonna think about killing yourself or some
Exactly.
weird shit.
Exactly.
Like
And
for
I'm
real.
sure that happens a lot.
Of course it does.
yeah,
Of
'cause-
course it does. You're gonna question yourself.
And
You're
especially for something you didn't do. You're talking suicide talk. Like
Come
I
on.
can imagine.
You know what I mean? And yo, the crazy thing is, she saw that. Nina saw that. She saw it before I saw it. She's like, yo, bro. Because she knows my temperament. She knows my energy. And she's like, yo, bro, you're dim right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, imagine Marilyn Monroe. Because that's how beautiful she was. She was like a really pretty woman.
I gotta see
Listen.
it.
Listen. Imagine Marilyn Monroe like at 50 to like 60 years
Still
old.
beautiful.
Still
That's
beautiful.
So
Still
cute.
beautiful.
Blue, like when I say
Yeah.
sky blue eyes.
I believe you, bro. You don't talk like this, so I believe it.
Bro.
I believe it.
You listen.
You ever heard him talk
when I was
about
a
Nina
kid,
like this?
When I was a kid, and she used to go and like, you know, like every year you
She was
gotta
a weapon. She
listen.
was,
No,
yeah, like
I was a
of
kid,
course.
but every year you have to go to school to like, what do you call it? To administer your kids. Register your kids, right?
Thank you,
Bro,
thank you,
bro.
I'm drunk.
I will never forget this shit. Yo, she used to go register me, and I would never go in with her. I would always be outside, right? So she would go in and talk to the principal, and she's like, my son, da, 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 da. They're like, oh shit, he must be a nice kid. And then she's
Baka
like,
comes
and then
out.
then they're like, yo, can you bring him in?
Black man.
And then they bring me in. I'm this black kid, and then I remember seeing this. I'm looking around, and everybody's like this. Their eyes are like this. Like, how is that your kid? He's black. Like, what the fuck? Yo. But
Trick
she
or
was
treat.
so, bro. She was
Nina had a
yo.
presence,
She
right?
was so proud of me, bro. The way she used to talk about me, like if she was alive right now, she'd be sitting right here in this interview because I'd bring her and she would tell the real. And yo, I love you, my sisters and brothers, but you know this is the truth. She would say he's my favorite.
I was gonna ask you,
I
was
swear
you-
to
were
God.
you her favorite?
Because you have to understand what she did. Bro, she came to prison like clockwork every
That's
week.
different, bro. It's not normal.
Driving 3 hours every week, once a week.
That's crazy.
You understand? You know what that is?
It's a job.
For 9 years.
She knew everything you were doing. She knew exactly what you were doing.
Bro, she was the boss. She was the
was the-
boss.
she was-
She was the one that
she was
the
Walter White.
ringleader.
She was Walter
She was
White.
the,
She
yo,
was Walter
listen,
White.
like I said, I invented e-transfer because that's how we did it. Because first,
Didi should be giving this guy
You know what I
royalties
was
or
doing? I
something.
was on the prison phone, right? When I was selling the work inside, I was on the prison phone, and how I would find out who put the money there because a lot of it was consignment. Until you got so. How I find out, I would have to call her and be like, yo, mom, how much potatoes did Christine eat tonight? And she's like, oh, she had 48 potatoes. And then I'm like,
hilarious.
but that was so bait. That's what got me in trouble. Because now I started getting hot in the prison. Like, they're like, yo, we know you're bringing drugs in. We don't know how you're doing it. But yo, because a lot of
Never figured it out.
They never figured it out.
That's crazy.
They never figured it out.
That's insane.
We stayed one step ahead. You know how we did it, though? She brought me a cell phone. That's how G Nina was. She brought me a cell phone in
Motorola?
a
What
federal
did she give you?
prison. Yeah, it wasn't. It
was a
wasn't
BlackBerry,
iPhone.
probably.
It wasn't a
Nokia, maybe a
BlackBerry.
Nokia?
It was before
Flip?
BlackBerry.
Motorola
right?
Flip?
Yeah, you know the
Or
fancy
Nokia.
No, it was after Nokia. It was the nice fancy ones, the fat ones. I can't remember what they were, but there was no screen or nothing fancy with it. Just call. Yeah, that's what changed the game.
Nina was the kingpin. Nina had it all.
That's what changed the game. That changed the game.
So let's go. We gotta eventually talk about music here and stuff at some point. Fuck it. We stay on Nina's jail the whole time. Might be a 2-hour run.
He's a monster.
Nina's a legend. God rest her
He's a
soul.
monster.
Shout out Nina. Shout out Nina.
Shout
Shout out
out
Nina.
to
Yeah.
her. Facts.
You're the king. So you're the king. You got it all. And then
How'd
how'd you get out early?
I wasn't the only one. There was a
Yeah,
couple other guys with me.
How many people? How many inmates in this thing?
I'm just talking about my friends, my crew that was there.
I know, but like the whole thing. How was it? Like a big.
like in the prison.
Yeah, the whole
inmates?
thing.
Wasn't
Massive.
it Fucking 700 inmates.
700,
It's a big prison, the biggest
Big
you can
prison,
have
yeah,
in Canada.
Yeah. And then so you're doing that for how many years?
I did it the whole time till I left.
And then what? They got you were charged for 13 and a half. You got out on 9. You won your appeal.
Yeah, I won my appeal.
Finally, and you were fighting it from how long? Like how many years was the
I
appeal?
mean, the whole time the whole time.
And the money that you were making, was that Nina was holding it on the outside, or you had it on the inside? How
I
did
was
that work?
paying people's rents, car notes. I was paying bills.
From the inside?
Yes.
And so when you get out, 9 years, you win your appeal, you get out after 9 years.
Yep.
We're talking about 2000 and what?
6,
8,
7.
2006, 7.
Yeah.
Take me to this. You said to yourself, I don't want to do that life anymore, or it's not my.
I came out to my friends.
How happy were you though?
I was happy. Bro, it was the best.
Bro, he turned jail into a
best.
fucking
It was the
life.
best. It was the best. It was the best. It was the best. I came out to my friends, to the hood.
Same crew that you had before you went in.
Yeah, younger generation was doing rap. You know P-Rain, Preem.
Yeah.
Shout out Preem.
Playboy,
Legend.
yeah.
Preem was doing his thing.
Is this the connection to eventually?
This is how.
Okay,
I
go.
didn't even know that.
Yeah. You learn something new on the podcast every day.
Jesus Christ. Cheers to
Have a
that.
fucking shot, Joey. Your eyes look fucking way too white right
Preem
now.
and Chubbs.
Chubbs. Shout out Chubbs.
Chubs.
So they're in your hood. They're in the hood.
They're connected. Yeah. They're yes. Okay. So I come from a certain hood, and they come from a certain hood, but the two hoods combine together. Okay. So I come out of prison. Chubbs and Preem is connected with Drake.
By the time you're out.
Yeah.
And he's just 30.
He's just starting, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
07,
he's just
08,
about starting.
2008.
Yeah.
His first song was coming
But
out.
Preem is rapping at the time. Chubbs was even doing a thing. You guys probably don't even know that.
I don't know
Chubbs
that. I don't know.
Chubbs was definitely an artist at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out Chubbs,
Back-
shout out Chubbs,
back-
yeah.
Back in the
Yeah.
day. Back in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I came out and like Drake was just about to buzz. And
right there in the cusp.
And
Yep.
it was crazy because I mean, he had security, you know, the suit security or whatever you want to call it. But like street guy security didn't really have at the time. I came out and basically Chubbs and Preem just put me in that position.
Just like that.
But it's a thing where like they were Preem was shooting a video in Galloway.
Okay.
And at that time we didn't have permits and shit. So bro, Galloway, you know how greasy Galloway is. They shut it down. Cops came, they shut it down. And I told them, yo, just come to my block. We'll do it on my block, right? But I didn't know anything about Drake. He's
didn't
gonna
know
do
him,
the scene with Preem. I didn't know nothing about that
was
shit.
just coming up.
I'm just like, yo, Preem, come do the last scene in my hood. Did it. He's doing the scene. And I don't know if he told me, but whatever. Drake pulls up and does the scene with him in my hood. And that's how I get introduced to Drake. And the way how they introduced me to Drake basically just went like this, and it was just, that was it.
I didn't know
just,
it was that early though. I thought you met him 2015, 16.
No, it was that early. I was rolling around. I was rolling around
didn't
behind
know
the
that.
sins,
I didn't
bro.
know that.
I wasn't no rapper. I wasn't nothing.
Drizzy were the only, like, we're talking like 10,
I remember
11?
08, 09. And
08,
Chicago,
09
he
was
was
the-
able to walk around.
Right, and-
normally.
yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
him. I was in
Right.
the streets. So I was there. He was going to parties and he was chill. But I didn't know he was at that point with them.
Well, I think-
Whoa,
You're-
I was
you're-
there, but I
you're-
was. You see, especially, you see how I am now. When you see me in the club, I'm quiet. I'm
You're
not
chill.
in the mix.
Yeah. That's why.
That's
we-
how
I was like that times 10.
Back
So
then?
yeah, times 10.
So you're
So
sleeping
I'm
on
there. No, I'm not sleeping.
No,
I'm
saying,
there with
you're
him.
that chill. That's
You,
right.
but you wouldn't even see me
No.
until like if
Yeah.
you went like this to him, then you would see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you would not
So wait,
see
so your
me.
reputation in jail preceded you when you got out, and then everyone kind of just, like, look, this is Baka, he just did 10 years, blah, blah, blah. It kind of did it, I want to say good luck, but, like, the timing worked with Preem and
Worked.
Chubbs.
It just worked. It was just. It
Drizzy
just,
showed up,
yeah.
and they told him, obviously
It
someone
was
told
God's
him about
plan,
you.
bro. It
Right.
was God's plan, bro.
One of my favorite songs. by the way.
Okay, it was God's plan, bro.
So he
straight up.
armbarred you, and then
Yeah.
you guys just hit it off?
right away. And I remember that he had a show. I don't remember where the show was. It was so long ago. Actually, it was a rehearsal. He was doing a rehearsal, and then he did a prayer thing in the rehearsal. So he made everybody come around like in a circle.
What's the deal, by the way? Sidebar. Jewish, Christian, what is he? Do we know?
What?
Drizzy. How does he go? Both ways?
He's both ways, bro.
He loves everybody.
He loves everybody.
Okay.
Trust
deal.
me. He's a good
So
guy.
he brings everyone in for a prayer. Go.
We're doing the prayer, but this prayer is just like with close, like family and very close friends, very close friends. So it's like us and like maybe like 8 more people, but very close people to us. That's beautiful. And he's doing his thing and he's speaking about everybody. Granted, I am brand new here, like maybe a month.
There's no chance he calls you into the prayer.
Calls me into the prayer. But the way how he does it was the craziest.
By the way, were you BakaNotNice back then?
I was BakaNotNice, like I was to the fullest.
So you're full on
Like,
BakaNotNice.
I was. We wasn't doing this back then. No.
You were BakaNotNice.
Yeah, I would have been over there in the corner with the
Yeah.
open my eye like that. Like for real. Like,
So what does he
real.
do? Tell me, what does he do?
So he's like, yeah. And he comes to me, he's like, yeah, Baka. I remember the first time I saw him, I was so, like, I thought he was so scary. But look, he's here now amongst us. And, like, basically he just made me feel like I was a part of the family. But he put people on notice like, yo, listen, this guy is nobody to play with. I love him. And he's going to be here with us, you know?
This is before you even did the music.
Way
Before
This is just-
any of the
I didn't even
music.
know this.
Yeah.
This is
8
before
years.
any of the music
I didn't
or
even know
anything.
this
This is
part.
This is the first kind of time you
this
met
is
him. First.
Baka on street shit.
Yeah.
Making sure that my brother,
good.
my family is good. Like, bro, if you fucking even to this day, nothing's changed. But like, bro, you could just see it back then. Like, it was, I wasn't hiding it. Put it that way. There was no hiding it.
You got out and you felt like that. Did any part of you feel like you want to go a different way? Or was it
Like, go what way? Like street?
like, music. Street is street. You
Yeah.
were street, you were in the gym.
I wasn't thinking nothing about music. I
Yeah.
didn't even know I could do music.
Nothing. So, but when you got out, what was in your head? Like, you were just gonna...
I was thinking like, yo, maybe I have to go back to the streets and go back to what I know, which
Yeah.
is stick up kid shit.
Right. And then Drizzy comes in and then...
Yeah.
What's...
Chubbs first? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
We're talking 08, 09. This is...
Yeah, yeah.
And then, so... 08,
And
09...
Gilla too, by the way. Gilla too. Gilla's definitely
Shout out
there.
Gilla.
Shout out Gilla.
Shout out Gilla. A lot of shout outs. So big shout out podcast.
Real talk.
So then, you get basically connected with Drizzy 08, 09, 10, whatever, and then what do you do from there? From there till, let's say, Live Up to My Name. Till you.
I was basically the guy that was riding with him everywhere he went. Anywhere he
security?
needed me to be,
there.
or
You were
even
kinda his
that
security
him,
or something?
Anywhere they needed me to be for him, to make sure that he was good, I was there.
Was it like I don't want to be disrespectful. Was it like a street cred thing for him? Was it like I need Baka around to like protect
It's
me? Or like,
definitely, he didn't need me around,
No,
but it was
good to
definitely
have.
a street. It was good to have.
Yeah.
It was definitely a street
100%.
cred thing because yo, bro, everybody knew what I went down for. Everybody knew that I was a solid.
Yeah, your
dude.
story's public,
It's
like,
like,
it's
yeah,
like,
it's not a secret. You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
Jersey, but like when I'm around them, I feel safe.
As you should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because yo, you have to understand something. Yo, I know it's a new generation. They're different or whatever, but you have to understand something. I probably did time with your uncle, your dad.
yeah, you've been in there.
Or
for
your
a while,
cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I guarantee you, and I'm not,
100%.
they respect who I am as a man. Because I did my time straight up.
You
know
did your
what I'm
time
saying?
straight up.
Straight up,
You
like-
didn't rat, which is a fucking big deal.
You know what I mean?
And anyone.
And yo, I get this thing every time. Like, bro, why did you do that? Like, why? Why would you? And when people say that to me, I understand the word civilian.
Yeah.
You know, a straight person that works a 9 to 5. You might not understand it, but like, brother, at that time, I told myself like, it's either I'm doing this or I'm not. Because if I'm doing this, I'm gonna do it for real.
Yeah.
And it's there's no half stepping.
No.
It makes no sense. Because you end up being like a 6'9".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wish I didn't just say his name, but
Nah, it is
but,
what it
but
is.
it
We can
is
cut
what
it,
it
it's
is.
Yeah.
No, but I think what you did was stand up, and then so I'm just trying to gauge your career because
Yeah.
it's got a crazy path,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and so you kind of were
Beautiful
Drake's.
story.
I don't know what the side guy or bodyguard. I don't know how you would describe yourself, but whatever.
Let
it is.
them
let them
Yeah,
say what they want to say
exactly,
about who you were to him.
exactly,
I mean, you probably
exactly.
still get that a lot.
I
People-
do. That's why I just let them
right? And so a time comes where you're just like, I gotta do something for myself.
Yeah.
And the music hit.
Yeah.
And did
I
you-
woke up one day and I was like, yo, I love my brother. No matter what I do, no matter what happens, I still want to be here every day with him, and I know I could do it. You know what I mean? But I gotta figure something out.
You
know
can't
what
just
I
be
mean?
a side kind
Yeah,
of-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because even him as a man, he wants you to evolve and be like, okay, yeah, I did
Especially
this.
with you.
Okay, what's next? Okay, what's next after
He's
that?
like that, eh? He's like
Yes,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
He is. If he loves you, like he looks at you as that guy beside him, he wants you to be able to evolve.
Right.
You know, and you gotta fucking pick up on it. You can't just be there like, okay, waiting for him to. Nah, bro,
You gotta go get it.
You gotta go get it.
Yeah.
So I woke up one day, I'm like, you know what I want to do? I want to fucking start my own label. I want to be Diddy. And I'm so
No experience.
respected.
No music.
experience, but I'm so respected in the streets, bro. I know that I can just go get the sickest rappers, producers, and they're gonna fuck with me because I am who I am, and I'm affiliated with him now too. It makes it even more amplified.
Well, what year are we talking? Like he's big now? Is Drake Drake?
At that point.
14, 15?
He's getting
He's
big
flying.
now. He's
Yeah.
getting big. It's Live Up to My Name. What was it? 2017.
17. Yeah.
So you made the thought in your head in 16, 17, and
16.
then Live Up to My Name
Yeah.
was the
so
first.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna go get my own. Bro, I had like 8. I don't know how much kids I had, and I was in the studio, and they were making music, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna just make as much bangers as I can with these kids, and then just go to the boy and be like, yo,
Here it is.
yo, let me start my own label. Let me give me an offspring of something. Let me. I have work, you know.
Yeah.
But in the midst of that, bro, one day I was in the studio and a beat came on.
No.
No, it wasn't that beat.
Well,
It
no,
was before that.
I don't know
It was
music
before that.
industry.
No,
Yeah, tell me.
It was
Yeah,
before
tell
that.
me. I think
So the beat comes on in the studio while I'm with my young boys, and they see that I'm like I'm energized for some reason. Like I'm feeling like I'm one of them, like one of the rappers, right? So my main guy, he was like, yo, go in the booth, bro, and just say whatever you want to say on the mic. And I did it. And I went in the booth and I went off. I just snapped, right? But it was just a whole bunch of shit here, but because I didn't understand how this thing worked,
Yeah.
right? So when I come out now, the guy, which is called the engineer, he could take pieces and put them together like a puzzle. Bro, he did that shit and played it back. I was like, what the fuck?
But this is not Live Up to My Name. This is just another track.
No. Check this out. So then I make like 2 other songs or whatever, and somehow, some way, the shit gets back to Drake, and Drake hears it. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what?"
So let me understand. So he doesn't know you're doing this.
No, I didn't tell
You didn't
anybody.
tell him yet.
I didn't tell nobody. I'm just doing this privately.
Okay, and then somehow the stuff that you were doing gets back to Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, "Yo, who the fuck is this? Who is this? Who is this?" And someone says it's Baka, and he's like, "There's no way this is Baka. It's Baka."
He liked it.
He came to me. He's like, "Yo, bro, this is what you want to do. You need to just fucking really do it." Cause in the midst of all of this, my friends, not Drake, my friends knew that I was doing it, and some of them didn't want me to do it. Some of them wanted to be on my
Street shit.
yeah. And he encouraged me. Drake said, "Yo, fuck that, and yo, you know what I mean? Do it." And I went and did it. And then he took me on the road. Actually, I made a song, and it caught a little buzz in the city. And he looked at me and he's like, "You know what? I just got this deal with this label, and I gotta sign people. I'm gonna sign you." Brought me to New York, signed me to OVO Sound, then took me to fucking London, England, where I'm an artist now and I'm working with fucking gigs. I'm in the studio with gigs, and gigs has all these producers and all these people, and I hear the beat to Live Up to My Name.
So in London you heard it.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
I do push-ups to that song every day.
I make a lot of love to Live Up to My
That's
Name.
how far we went.
So Live Up to My Name in London you heard it.
Yes.
No vocals, just the
Just
beat.
the beat.
And you made it all happen with the vocals and the lyrics and everything.
Yeah.
What a fucking I sent him a video yesterday.
Drake helped me. Don't get it twisted. He helped
mean-
me, but like, I'm the one who heard that beat, and I was like, yo, this is the fucking beat. Like
That's
like
the one you want to come out to. That's
Yeah,
that's the
right
coming
away,
out
right
party.
away.
You came out like Lord of the Rings.
So Live Up to My Name. You sing over that. The lyrics, music. What you just come up with that, like on your own or what? Like
And
you
your
have
video.
Me and Drake put it together.
Your video's insane.
video's insane. The video's insane. Every fucking
That video-
everyone's in the fucking.
yo,
song.
got more stars than
I'll
the
agree,
galaxy,
I'll
bro.
agree. I'll agree. That video was, and I was worried about.
But,
that
but
video.
let me tell you something. Now you told me before we went on. You said it's. I don't want to get away from it, but it's like I don't want to only be known for Live Up to My Name.
No.
But that song is fucking.
But that video, I've never seen that many superstars in a video. And I asked him one day, I'm like, how'd you get everyone to fucking same?
How did that happen? Let's like get him to
He
talk.
told me.
EXO, and remember OVO and EXO been a thing,
yeah.
been a thing forever.
Right.
In the beginning, and my first encounter with EXO was on Queen Street.
What year?
Totally
can't
separate
remember.
brands. OVO and EXO, totally separate.
Yeah, totally
Obviously,
separate
yeah.
brands.
Drake runs one, Weekend runs the other.
Yes.
Totally separate.
Yes. Drake was like fucking with Abel like crazy, you know? And I believe like they were trying to sign or some, I don't know, some
Jay-Z was
business.
trying to sign OVO,
yeah, some type of business
back
was
in the
going
day.
on.
It's
Back in the day, right? Yo, the guy that owned that club was a black guy. I heard he owns
club?
it with, what's that club? Ultraviolet.
Steve? Psycho?
No. Oh, Darren.
I don't know his name.
Yeah,
Darren.
Darren.
Yeah.
Nice, but like
Darren.
Yo, bro,
A whiter
the
black
club
guy,
that we have to
hold
go
on,
into, you have to
hold on,
walk
hold on.
upstairs.
It's called
Yes,
Inside,
Ultra.
Inside.
Wayward,
No,
Wayward.
What was it called before?
Wayward.
And who
Wayward.
owned it before?
Same
a black
people.
guy, no?
Darren.
No, it was nude.
It was a black guy
Before
that
Wayward?
owned it.
Back
Oh, you're old as fuck. I'm young. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a black guy that owned it, bro. He wasn't the only owner, but
No, he was a
Yeah,
part owner.
so him.
It's like me and Madame Isabel.
bro, for whatever reason, bro. Okay, so we had like there was a little scuffle with him and the boy, and that got taken care of. And then the boy told me like, "Yo, EXO's downstairs, Abel's downstairs, go get them." So I'm like, "All right, cool, no problem." I'm thinking like, "Okay, just go get them."
yeah.
I go downstairs to go get them, bro. The biggest commotion ever.
Wow.
And you can ask them to this day. This is my introduction to them.
This is before your video. Obviously.
This is before
Way
anything.
before,
This is
yeah.
how I
Yeah.
like
I
met
didn't know.
them.
What's the
met them.
commotion? Tell me.
They didn't want to let them in. They didn't want to let
Oh, the-
Abel. They
the
didn't want to
club.
let. They didn't want to let them in. And that dude was the guy who was saying, "Hey, don't let nobody else in." So, bro, I got crazy, and that's when I was really like.
This is where
I still
Ultraviolet
am
is now.
not nice,
Where
but,
Ultraviolet is now.
Yes.
So-
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, I just remember pitting like their security guards up on the
You
wall.
went- you went old
and I'm
Baka.
just
You went old
letting
Baka
all
on
the
them.
EXO guys run behind me, and they're all going upstairs.
That's
going upstairs.
hilarious. Bull
bro,
rushing the doors
You can
insane.
ask them. You can like ask Cash. And I would
Cash would
say
know,
Cash.
eh?
Cash would definitely know. 'Cause I know
100%.
Cash remembers that day. It was crazy. It was crazy.
OVO and EXO, no beef. Good
No beef,
good
bro.
alliance.
They're all awesome. Like,
Two biggest guys in the city in
the
terms of
biggest,
music.
The world.
The biggest.
Yeah.
The biggest.
Yeah,
The
and
biggest.
a merger coming or no? They're all gonna stay there.
That's for the two bosses. I don't know. That's bigger than me. That's bigger than my.
The two
pay
bosses
grade.
are good. Are they good with each other?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
They
legends.
both make fucking legendary
It's like us.
music. I mean, when you say I fucked a bitch I lost and found every Monday, I mean, that's a shout out Albo. Albo's, I mean, shout out Mickey, shout out the whole crew, shout out the whole squad.
I have to say.
Go
shout
ahead,
out-
Joey.
Shout
Get
out
your
Mickey.
strips.
Shout out Mickey.
Mick, we love you.
Mickey.
Mickey said his goal is to buy a yacht.
Yo,
and it
shout
says
out
on the-
Mickey.
Shout out Mickey.
No, Mickey's a
Shout out Peter too.
Peter.
Shout out Peter. Too.
I love you, Peter.
We love you, Peter. You were in this chair a couple weeks ago. We love you.
Peter, I'll be at the chair.
But Mickey told me, he said, my goal is to buy a yacht and put on the back of it, never did a podcast.
Wow.
So that's why Mickey has not sat in this
No,
chair
Mickey
yet.
doesn't need to sit at a chair.
He's literally, he's anti-podcast.
Mickey doesn't need
He
to.
should though. He
He's
should,
anti-podcast.
he
But he's
should
got a
do
story.
it.
Mickey's got a story.
Big story.
Mickey's
Bro,
the best.
the first initial club, what was it called?
Mickey's first, it was all ages. Wasn't it all ages?
No,
No,
he had
man.
one where he lost his Luxie.
Time.
Time.
Oh my
Mickey-
God.
Shout out Mickey and
Listen.
Time. Joey told me this morning, he's like, you were punching Baka in the chest in 2015 when Live Up.
That was
to
my.
My
I didn't get a shot. That was my favorite.
When
YouTube.
Joey goes to me this morning on the way here. He's like, bro, you were punching Baka in the chest. He's like,
nobody's
He's like,
allowed
nobody's allowed to punch Baka. I said, bro, when that song came on,
Bro, when he said that, when I seen it in the group, I watched it. I'm like, yo, I'm like,
Hold
yo.
on, hold on.
with me, two drunk fucking Arab guys
Give me
with their
2
shirts
minutes.
off, going fucking crazy
We were
to this
driving
song.
on the way here. I said, "Listen, I've been lucky enough to hang around Baka for a year and a half. Like, let me tell my story. Listen, give me.
All right, tell
I'll
your
give you your
story,
story.
tell
Give me
your
5.
You're making your pitch for co-host.
story. Joey's
We
story real quick.
got an hour left on the cameras. It's
Hold on.
okay
Can
though.
I get my story?
Yeah, go ahead. There's your camera.
Okay,
Go.
so listen. I go to Marble one day. Peter's at come to Marble. I see Baka chilling. I don't know Baka. Like, listen, bro, I'm just an Italian guy with a straight hairline. So I'm like, whatever. He's like, oh, this is Baka. I'm like, nice to meet you. Nice guy. He shakes my hand. Then one day he's sitting at the bar at Mademoiselle. So I walk up. I said, hey, Baka, nice to meet you. I said, Baka, take my number. If you ever need anything, not that he does. I'm like, call me. So everyone in the streets is like, why are you with Baka? Like, this is weird. Like, what's going on? I said, bro, energy attracts energy. I said, listen.
You said it to him like
No, I
that
said
too,
that.
eh, with the eyes and
I went like
everything.
this. I almost fell over like Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal. Listen, I was like this. I was like, listen, bro. You want to see a galaxy? I've been to NASA 4 times because I'm a rocket. I said, even Preem, I'm so lucky I get to meet all these people because of him. I said, we just get along. And this is what I'm going to tell you about Baka. Nicest guy, biggest heart. I don't waste my time with people. He doesn't either. But we love each other. So I'm like, why are you always around him? Like, he's fucking good people. But then sometimes I forget who he is. Well, I'm going to tell you a story. Guys, I'm going to tell you a story.
That's your camera, JoJo.
Put this on TikTok, okay? You want to get a couple 100,000 likes? Watch this. Man.
Yeah, baller. Look at that camera and tell the
this
story.
camera.
Yeah.
Hold on, can we take a shot first?
Yeah.
I want to put
To Nina, to
I wanna put
Drizzy,
gas
to
in the
Alva,
tank.
to
Gas.
Silvio,
You
to...
guys want to see Diesel
Gas
Tank?
in the tank.
You guys see Chris Angel? Want to see Magic? I show you. So watch this.
We're not going home after this.
Baka has the biggest heart. I love him. He's my best friend. He tells me sometimes, like, Joey, you're my best friend. I said, just don't hurt me.
Sometimes.
No. I said, you're my best friend too, bro. Yeah. The best, I love about him too. I said, my parents are here. They're 70. He's like, where are they? Comes out of nowhere.
Silvio and
Mary.
Mary.
Mary's like, what is he doing? He's a rapper. He's like, what's a rapper? I'm like, no, we're not rapping presents. I'm like, he sings. Mom. I'm like, wake up, get taller. You're 3'4". So whatever. Beautiful person. Yeah. But I don't know his side. I didn't know. Like, the thing about him too, I got to tell you this. I got to tell you to the camera.
Look at those beautiful
TikTok,
eyes on that
you
camera.
ever see Fort?
Yeah,
I look like a
TikTok,
rainbow right here. Hold on, chill.
What color are they today?
Fucking blue, green, maroon, 5, whatever. So I see him. I forget who he is. So someone at our bar at Mademoiselle grabs a bottle on like the pass and grabs it. Baka's like, yo, what's going on over there? Like, I don't know. Someone grabbed a bottle. Baka comes out of nowhere. He's like, did you grab that fucking bottle?
You did this?
Oh,
is your
no.
story?
Bro, I didn't know this side.
Whose bottle is it?
It was for the server to bring to a table.
To a table.
It was like you won $1 Million Monday and you just had a good time.
I've probably done that. Let's
but
be honest.
Baka's
Yeah.
like, yo, it's like, what'd that guy do? I'm like, oh, Baka, it's okay. We're good looking. We don't need to fucking mess around with that shit. All of a sudden, bro, I saw a side of him. Like,
Street Baka's still, he's
Street
still there,
Baka-
eh?
no,
Street
bro.
Baka's still there.
Came
eh?
out of nowhere.
Yeah, what did he do?
Bro, that guy lost his virginity that night, and he's on a rainbow going to Cleveland with LeBron right now. LeBron right now. Okay.
Insane.
No, I never saw this side of him.
This loyal guy, Street Baka, eh?
The best. He's my best friend. Andrew, you got the lint thing for me? No, unbelievable.
So more than an artist, more than
listen,
Drizzy's
I love
security
hearing
partner,
this-
whatever.
I love
He's just a
hearing
good
this
guy.
stuff. He's the best.
Just a loyal guy.
Everyone always, like, I have gangsters come up to me, where's Baka? I said, listen, bro, I'm just trying to, like, have a vodka soda. I don't know where he is. I'm going to go get him in the back when he texts me. He always says to me, yo, I'm
Big
here.
backdoor guy. Big backdoor guy. Big.
He's the only
Doesn't
one-
go to the front.
He's the only one in the city that's allowed to come to the back. Right? True or false?
You're not lying.
Not lying. No.
It's just better. It's just better for everyone. It's better for everyone. It's
He
better
has
for
to come
everyone.
to the back because I'm not going through the front. You know what I mean? He don't look like this going to the front.
100%.
But unbelievable person.
No, and I'm starting to. I mean, you introduced. I mean, I always dapped up Baka. Listen, you saw the video in 2015.
Oh.
Song came on.
You smacked
I'm not a
his
star.
dad.
My crazy friend was, bro. Oh
I'm not.
my
Hey, I'm not a
God.
star fucker. I've seen you,
No,
Drizzy.
no,
I've
no,
seen
me too.
Clooney.
100%.
Listen,
I don't.
hold on,
it's
hold
like
on.
you're good. I'm good. Let's be good
I'm
together.
going to keep going
Go ahead.
to the camera.
I don't have a lot
I
of
met a
runtime,
lot of
but-
famous persons. I'm the most famous person here. But when I met him, I was home. You complete me when I met him. But, like, he's so nice to me. Brings me. I go to Drizzy's house. I go to and I love all. They're so nice.
Yeah.
But he's the star.
He's
to
loyal.
me. He's my star.
He's loyal.
Like, to us, we're a galaxy. What, you guys laughing over there? What
No,
happened?
yeah, no. Listen,
Run at him. Run
not
at him.
not for nothing. Not for nothing.
my
I
best
get messages too, like, oh,
No,
you're
listen,
with
bro.
Baka, you're with Peter. I'm like, okay, he's a regular guy.
he's
I'm a
the
regular
best.
guy. I don't look at him as like
No,
superstar.
no.
I look at
To
that's
me,
Baka.
I'm a regular guy.
A regular guy. He sits there, he smokes his shisha, he does his thing, smokes his whatever, does his thing, has some drinks, and goes. He doesn't cause fights. Doesn't cause
No,
arguments.
he's chill. He's always like.
How about the women on Monday at Lost buying their own bottles with $20 bills? That was fucking. Yo, he looked at me, he's like, bro,
no.
girls buying their own bottle with
Yeah.
20.
I've never seen that before in my
Was
life.
that not fucking insane?
Bro, these girls bought a bottle with 20s, only 20s.
yeah.
They pull out a stack like a
But it was impressive. Yo, he tapped me. He's like,
definitely-
yo, girls
it-
buying their own bottle.
It was
That's
definitely
nice, man.
impressive.
Yeah, they're evolving.
They're
Yeah,
evolving.
listen.
It's like I Am Legend. You know, and they're like,
Oh,
they're like,
Oh yeah, no, it was great.
that
But
was kind of hot.
it was good.
I'll tell you, they could have caught it. They might have caught it. It is what it is. Sorry to my current girlfriend. Maybe by the time this airs, you won't be there anymore. Where the fuck were we? So you're now a superstar. Where are you? 2016,
We did Live Up to My
2017?
Name.
Live Up to My Name.
We went fucking gold worldwide.
Crazy song.
Over, I don't know. We're probably platinum by now. Should be like, yeah. We like
No,
at the time though. We did like,
Shout out
bro.
to Henry,
I
first of
sold.
all. Shout out to Henry.
Shout out to Henry.
Shout out Henry.
My manager.
You sent me a lot
The
of shit to talk
hardest
about,
worker.
and I think we talk about half of it. We're gonna get the
Henry,
other half. I
I
promise
love
you.
you, bro.
We got the
I'm a loyal
team here.
guy.
We got the team here.
TikTok, I love you too.
Who's the
Hey.
team? Shout out the team. TikTok girl.
TikTok, I love
Palestinian, free Gaza always. I ain't scared to say it. Andrew, my guy.
Just say your name. Say your name.
Andrew in the cut.
Yeah, say your name.
Who's
Teal?
Teal?
Teal.
Teal, like the color.
Teals.
Teals.
Yeah.
Teals.
Teals.
Where did the S come from?
I don't know. Teals.
My bad.
It's the not nice.
Teals.
Not Nice Enterprises. Yeah, we incorporated. Give me a couple. So Live Up to My Name comes out.
Yeah.
You've seen the reaction in the city and worldwide. Like,
You know the
When that
crazy?
song
Yo,
comes
can I
on,
just say
man.
something to you? The craziest thing is, yo, that's why I love Drizzy, man. Like, he taught me so much because, you know, most artists in my position probably would have lost their noggin,
After that
their
song.
jelly bean, and just been acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he told me like, yo, just be humble. You know, like, and so
But
by
you are,
by
though.
doing that, I never let it get to my head like,
You're
yo,
not that guy.
I never walked in the room and felt like fuck everybody. Like, no, it was like, yo, I was always humble about this shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that he taught me patience, bro. Real talk. Cause now I understand this business. You can't be on no,
That was me last night.
you can't be on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, calm it down, you know? And let people love you. Let people, like, genuinely just love you, like, off of organicness.
Organic, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And from what you're telling me, and I've always felt this about him from afar. Obviously, I don't know him personally. I mean, I went to his birthday at this, that.
Yeah.
I've crossed him, but again, I'm not a star fucker, so I don't, like, I respect what he's done. And oh my God,
he's a
how many
legend,
songs
bro.
this guy has. And he's a
Takes all
legend.
my girlfriends. He's a legend.
Yeah, I let him fuck my girl 10 times a week. I
Doesn't
don't go
matter.
because of what he done in the city and as a person. And he genuinely feels, you can confirm or deny, as he's a genuine person. I find, people say, oh, started from the bottom and he grew up in Forest Hill, but
Doesn't matter. He's a
buddy,
legend.
I grew up in a beautiful house, but I built everything on my own.
Let me put it to you this way. Like, Drake is just as famous or more famous than Prince Charles, right?
100%.
So check this out.
100%.
So check this out. If I went to go meet Prince Charles, I would feel uncomfortable immediately because I just feel like I would have to
Different
be
worlds.
proper.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? You might feel like that when you meet Drake too. You might feel like you don't want to be a groupie, but like, bro, like once you open your mouth and start a dialogue with
Normal
him,
guy.
bro, you're gonna
Normal guy.
understand. Like, he doesn't want you to fan him out. He doesn't.
He's not a fan guy, yeah.
No,
yeah,
he
yeah.
just
Doesn't
be
need it.
normal.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
He doesn't. It's not even about
No, I
needing
get
it.
what
It's
you're
just.
saying,
It's
but
just like.
He's normal.
Let's
He's
just
just a
be.
normal guy.
Let's just be like how me and you are talking right now.
Yeah.
Two normal guys.
Yeah.
Let's just be like that.
Bro, I'll tell you this
You don't have to be
honestly.
like, oh my shit.
Tell you this honestly about Baka. I like I said, I don't get starstruck because at the end of the day, I know at the end of the day, they were born with a dick, an asshole, two titties. Like they're the same person as I am. They have a different platform, different whatever. But it's like that's a real person at the end of the day. So when I see him, I don't. Oh, let's take a picture. I don't like. It's not my style. It's like he's a real person.
Let's
And
take a shot to the last Mohicans.
to the last one we get. Drizzy, wherever you are, if you see this one day,
He's a part of this. He's one of the last
love you.
Mohicans. as
One of the
well.
honestly, no. I'll say this without fanboying. To see a guy from Toronto do what he's done,
Love it.
and put our city
on the
our
map.
city on the
He
map.
sat on top of that.
And
city
how good,
tower.
how fucking great of a city is.
But like the way how he put it on.
yeah,
the
like
map.
I love Bieber. Don't get me wrong, I love Bieber.
great guy.
But didn't do 1/10 of what Drizzy has done for Drizzy. Put our
We're
city on
not
the
putting
map.
anybody down.
no,
I'm not putting it- I'm not, but like-
because I love Bieber.
Love you.
I'm a believer. I am.
But
Some
the
people say I look
boy,
like
the
him.
boy,
he made Toronto.
He trying.
Do you remember All Star?
He's
All Star Weekend 15
Oh,
NBA
16. But
16, whatever it is. Don't
It was
fucking.
so cold.
I had-
The
I
one
had
here?
way too-
it's your podcast.
The one NBA All Star Weekend.
Yeah. I was
cold.
with Iverson.
It was the coldest.
Oh,
It was the
cold.
coldest weekend ever. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
ever.
I love how he remembers that.
I was with
love that.
Iverson. I
It
said,
was the coldest.
I was with Iverson.
It was the coldest weekend in
no.
Canada history. It was fucking nuts.
Bro.
Minus 20. It was nuts.
I wish I knew you back then. I'm sad that I didn't know you back then.
But yeah, I had fucking Mark
No, no.
Cuban and Terrell Owens.
I was with Iverson. I
was at loss with
I
him.
said, Iverson, I said, practice? Practice. You want me to practice? And he
No,
told me.
but honestly, Drizzy, for what you did for Toronto,
TikTok,
which
I love
not
you.
many people knew how good of
I
a
love
city.
this guy too. He's the
Not
best.
because of the cold or Canada. What's
Oh,
Canada?
no. It was
Canada's
the
fucking
cold.
Arctic
It was,
and igloo.
it was the day before tomorrow where everyone died.
Yo,
It
bro.
was cold
But
as
what
fuck.
I'm telling you,
Yo,
what he did for the city,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
What he did for the city, it
It was
transformed
like,
our city.
It was like Hulkamania, bro.
It was insane because
Because you
someone,
know how big Hulkamania was.
someone from the city to do that for the
Bro,
city.
it was
not
like
normal.
Hulkamania, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
He's the biggest artist. in the
that
world.
level and beyond. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
Because he's an international star. Listen,
bro.
sometimes when you're Canadian,
And yo, to do that from Toronto, from
doesn't make
Canada,
sense.
period?
It's hard. Man. It's
How?
hard.
shout out Lil Wayne, shout out Weezy,
Yeah.
all-time legend. Shout out Jazz Prince. Shout out who else do you know? You know everybody,
Everybody, you said all the names, bro.
Yeah.
right? Like I think I know, but I don't know. Fuck.
For
You
me,
do know.
though,
Everybody that put him, that give
Yeah,
him a chance to
yeah,
succeed
Yeah.
and put our city on the
But yo,
map.
don't get it twisted. He had to put that work in too, though.
100% he did. 100%. Bro,
He had to put that
never
work
mind, he's a
in.
rapper. He's an artist. OVO label, OVO brand.
Being a
no,
gentleman, being a gentleman. Every
He's
time
got
you see
connections
him.
with every
Oh, he's-
single. He's connected here,
Bro,
connected there. He's got,
yo, bro.
he's
I'm
a-
telling you right now. I'm telling you you guys right now. There's not too many dudes that could do that, bro.
No, it's
There's
Michael
not too
Jackson,
many
it's
dudes
him.
that could wear that
To me.
jacket.
No.
That jacket is a heavy jacket.
Michael, then it's straight.
You gotta keep. You gotta keep your
It's a lot to
composure.
hold, yeah.
Imagine keeping your composure every day.
Yeah,
Because that's basically what it is.
100%.
Because,
You can't
bro,
fuck
there's
up.
a million eyes on you every
can't slip
motherfucking
up.
day.
You
can't fuck
slip
up.
up.
Yeah.
How do you keep your composure every day?
I fail
Motherfucker,
miserably.
bro, listen to me,
They
man.
want you to fail. That's what they
They
want.
absolutely
100%.
want you to.
Bro, man, some nights I'm I'm slapping people, I'm fucking
Yeah,
falling
it's
over.
like me.
I couldn't do it,
I'm
bro.
in the handicap bathroom.
I couldn't do it.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, I give credit to his upbringing.
Oh, his mom's beautiful.
His mom
is beautiful. I don't even know her.
Do we know Dennis?
Sandy.
Dennis?
I don't
Sandy,
know
we
Sandy.
love you.
I don't know her.
Hold on.
I could tell.
Let me do this first. I'll let you guys do your thing.
100%.
Sandy, I love you.
Sandy,
Mom, I love you. Because
Sandy,
trust
we
me,
love you.
school teacher.
She's like
and
Nina
that's
vibes.
why, you know, because school teachers are so humble.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I don't think anything can get them
Sandy
mad.
raised Drizzy. Is that how Dennis was in Memphis?
Yes.
Jail or whatever.
Shout out Dennis too.
Shout out Dennis too.
Cause
But
yo, shout out Dennis because at the end of the day, yo, you as a man, you could walk away. I get it. Your son's the biggest thing in the world,
Huge, yeah.
right?
You can walk away.
But you can still walk away. You know, because some people can't handle that pressure. Because even when you get that blessing, I'm talking about him, the dad. Bro, what if you don't know how to handle it? You get fucked up on that shit. He handles himself.
Oh, perfectly.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
yeah.
So shout out to
Dennis,
Pops,
shout out
man.
Sandy. Yeah,
shout
always,
out to Dennis.
always. Shout out to the
Hey,
boy, man. Shout out to the boy.
this-
Shout out
bro,
to-
it's just amazing.
Yeah. Listen.
Amazing family.
Listen, I wanted to get I wanted to know the story because everyone kind of knows you as the guy on Galchester on Las Vegas. I'm a big Vegas guy. Bellagio Fountains, you and Drizzy.
Wow,
That,
that was
was
crazy.
big. Hey,
That
that
was
was
crazy.
big. That was big time.
That was my biggest moment.
That was big.
Other
time.
than my son, that was my biggest moment.
Your son, let's shout him out. Name.
Caden, Millie,
Pops is a legend.
Can I tell a story?
Daddy loves you. You
We'll
don't
give
know
you your
already.
stripes, Joey T. Tell a story about Caden while you can.
Caden is a legend. I'd never met him before. I went up to him and said, I'm your uncle now. He looked at me like I didn't pay his parking ticket. He's like, listen, bro, just chill out. I just want to eat my chicken wings. I said, listen, I'm your father's best friend. Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
No, his son.
This is the first time you met him?
First time I met him.
Super Bowl
I
Sunday.
was dying to meet him because I'm like, Baka, when am I going to meet your son? Like, I'm your
How old's
brother.
Caden?
13.
13. Chill, like just sits down, eating his wings.
The best,
I was
bro.
introduced to the people.
blessed.
He was eating a wing like this. He's like, "What the fuck do you want?" I was like, "Listen, sorry, so sorry." I said, "I bring someone."
You didn't do that.
He had it.
You were fanboying Caden.
No, he put a carrot in the dip, and I came at the wrong time. I came at the wrong time. And I
You
said,
can't
"Hey,"
disrupt.
I said,
you
I'm
can't
your
disrupt the
uncle.
man when he's
He
eating
goes,
his
you're
wings.
my uncle. I said, 100%. I got you for life. I said, just want you to say hi. He was the sweetest
what?
boy, and Baka raised him perfectly. The kid sat down, he ate, it was nice. I could tell he was happy.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Millie, that's my son. And the reason why we call him Millie is because Drake's first album, we were on tour. We were doing a Canadian tour. It was a Canadian tour. And the day that the album went platinum was the same day that he was born.
Yep.
And we were all at dinner.
2010.
And I broke the news to the man them, basically, at the dinner. And Drake was like, yo, his middle name has to be Millie, meaning a million sold.
Wish that was
Million records sold. Because we found out that day that he had a million records sold. He went platinum. That was the first time. So yeah, that's his middle name.
Millie.
Yeah, Millie.
Millie, we love you.
Millie with us.
Can't wait till you're legal so we can just
can't
get
wait till
out
legal.
fucking hammered with you.
What a gentleman he is.
Uncle Joey and Uncle Chris will be there.
He's a good
when you're
kid,
legal.
man. He's a good kid.
Don't introduce him.
I want him to be a scientist.
Yeah.
But don't talk to him when he's eating. Let him eat.
You learn the hard way.
No.
You learn the hard
I
way.
learned the hard way. TikTok. I learned the hard way. TikTok. I learned the hard way.
Bak, I gotta make Henry happier. So, listen, Live Up to My Name was a fucking success.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was like,
It's my sit-up song.
how many times that song came on in the club? We went crazy.
I got chlamydia a couple times. Yeah, it's okay.
It's more
Sorry,
information than we
take
wanted.
that out. Take
But producer Terry, we can cut
Terry,
that.
take that out.
But Bak, you have that commercial success and you feel that, listen, you got the connection with Drizzy, you got the commercial success. Where does your heart, where does your head, where does your brain go to after that? And where are you today?
I'm cranked.
Because we know you're crank. Relax. Let me get a little serious here.
I
for a
love
second.
Baka.
I love him too. I'm starting to love him
I'm
too.
not
Yeah.
saying you don't. I just love
Because I always get the real out of my guests. I always get the
this
real. I
guy-
want the
I never
real.
heard 80
Bro, he told me I wasn't gonna ask him about jail. I wasn't asking about the whole
No, I
situation.
didn't know that
He
story.
talked to me.
I almost
He
cried,
he
bro.
brought it up on his
I
own.
cry. I got 5 colors in my eyes. I don't want to say that.
But
what it is.
but Bak, you get to this point where you have the fame, you have the fortune, you have it all. Now, Live Up to My Name is like 10 years old now.
Yeah.
And does any part of you desire to do you want to have an album and more tracks and more platinum records? Do you want to follow in Drizzy's footsteps and be that guy? Do you want to? You've been a street guy. You've been a public guy. Do you want to be in the quiet and just go on and live in a?
I'm glad you asked that question. I'm really glad you asked that question because, we just sat here for like maybe an hour and change, and I told you guys some stuff, and that's just like the tip of the iceberg of my life. When people ask me, I say my life is a movie, like for real. I'm not even fronting. I'm not trying to get clout.
100%.
I don't have to. Like my shit's public record, like you said. You can go back and check it out yourself. I can't stunt. So it's like where I am right now in my life. Yo, they took so many years away from me for something I didn't do. And in the midst of that time, I felt like time stopped for me. So when I say time stopped for me, like I wasn't aging. Like
No.
in me, I wasn't aging. So with that being said, I have so much fucking energy, bro, that I need to release.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I didn't know that I was gonna be an artist. I didn't know that I could rap. I didn't know that I could create a melody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I could do none of that
You
shit.
didn't know you were capable of all that.
I knew I was talented. I knew the reason why is because my dad is
Legend.
a legend. My dad's a pastor, but
Shout out Pops.
before
Shout out
a
Jesus
legend,
too while we're at it.
Jesus.
My dad's a guitar player.
Really?
He's the sickest guitar player. Bro, I'm gonna do a song with my dad.
I can't wait.
At some
we need
point.
Bak, we need
At some
more.
point.
We need more. We want more.
No, I have more. You guys,
I know
that's
you-
where I'm.
We know you
getting
have.
to.
We want more.
I know
It's coming.
We want
It's-
more.
It's coming.
He's the biggest
It's coming.
artist. To me, he's the biggest
It's coming.
artist in the
And what I want to say to you guys is like, yo, bro, don't let nothing
Nothing.
stop you or make you feel like you can't do it. Because yo, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. I thought my age was gonna be an issue, but you know what, bro?
You look the same.
I'm gonna tell you guys something straight up. Yo, bro, I'm telling you guys straight up right now. my energy is different. Like I
That's why
understand
we
it
get
now.
along, bro.
Once you see me perform on a stage, once
different.
you see how I
Snap
deliver
when
my
you go on
music,
stage. Snaps.
you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. It's like the steam whistle
Yeah.
or a pressure cooker. You know, like a pressure cooker, like the steam goes, and then when you turn it a certain way, it's like bellowing out like crazy.
So the best is yet to come, is what you're telling us.
Yeah.
Best is yet to come, bro. I haven't even started
Love
yet,
you guys,
man.
bro.
To Nina, to Pops, to
Nina,
Drizzy,
Pops, to me.
to everybody.
To Henry,
My
to
three kids.
Drizzy,
To
to
my-
OVO Sound,
OVO Sound for life.
to Zbodcast.
As a podcast.
Easy box.
Bak. Tell me about the entrepreneurial side of Baka. Because, I mean, I see you every Monday. I see you on the weekend a lot. We dap up, we this, but we don't get to talk like this. Cameras are on, lights are on, mics are on.
Yeah,
Because I know you got an entrepreneurial side to you. Every man does. Every man that I want,
course.
you know.
of course.
This guy was a crackhead, and then he
And he
bought into
figured it out.
Amazon. Now he's a businessman.
Yeah,
Figured it out.
It is what it is. I got chest hair that's worth $3,000. Come on. You guys want to fuck around? Get a
Shout out Uncle Peter, we love
want
you.
to get a suntan? Or what?
Peter.
Peter, we love you. Mickey, we love you. Everyone, we love you. Toronto, we love you. But, Bak, tell me about, I mean, you're an artist probably at your core now because you had success commercially. But as an entrepreneur, we're wearing, let's shout out the brand.
Jeez, Space Bros.
Baka times Space Bros. We're wearing the merch.
Shout out to Andrew.
Shout out the merch. Shout out Space Bros. Shout out Baka. Shout out everybody. But tell me about the entrepreneurial side to you. Tell me about what's next for Baka, music aside.
So yo, listen, I'm just gonna give you guys a sneak preview. I'm not gonna get too in depth with shit, but like, just understand this. Yo, when I was in prison, I used to play a game that would take a lot of the time up to the point where like the day would be done and I'm going in my cell. And that was my objective. My objective was to get through the day and get to the cell, sleep, start another day.
Wow.
That game was Monopoly. You hear
Monopoly,
me?
Monopoly.
I'm not lying to you. I'm
Boardwalk,
being
Park
dead
Place.
seriously. Yes.
Best places.
Bro, it became a drug to me.
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Ball the guy on you.
Yeah. I want all the property. I want to be
wanna-
greasy. I want to be that
In the
landlord.
joint, you used to play Monopoly.
Yes. Vigorously. Every day. 3 times a day. And that shit taught me, like, okay, granted, there's people right now that want to make moves, but they don't have money to make the moves,
Yeah.
right?
They don't got sketchers.
But that game taught me, like, when you have money, you invest immedially. You buy shit up. Buy it up. Buy it all up.
Yeah.
Buy it all up.
God
It
didn't
might,
make
it
him
might,
no
it
more
might
land.
hurt you. It might hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
It's like dating a five.
But at
But
the
God
end
didn't
of
make
the-
him no more land.
2 5s make a 10.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not. And if you own it, they're going to want it at some point.
At some point, yeah.
You feel me?
You're Monopoly king, eh?
I'm going to be the Monopoly king.
Best.
And I'm going to be vigorous with it. And they know that. That's why they're scared of me. Henry knows. I learned from the best.
No, TikTok.
You still want to be an artist, though?
I definitely want to be an artist. Bro, I have so much to talk about. I have so much to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying?
I learned
and when I say tell, I don't mean like we're telling. I mean like it's a story. It's something that I went through, did my time for, paid my dues, and I want you guys to hear my side so you can make a decision on how you want to run your life. Because maybe I might be able to help you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what I went through will make you think twice. You know? Because, yo, right now in my life, I tell everybody this. The best thing you can do in life or to yourself is if you're not built for it, leave it alone.
100%.
Yo, you have nothing to prove to nobody at the end of the day. Because, yo, you know what my mom told me? My mom told me, like, yo, bro, if you go to jail, you're going to realize who your friends are, who your real friends are. You know what I'm saying? And she was telling me that since I was a kid.
Your real mom or
My
Nina?
my real mother. This is before I met Nina.
Nina.
Yeah, because I was bro. Listen, I don't know why it was so bad, bro. I don't know if it's because of the split of my mother and my father.
Yeah,
but like,
of course
bro,
that
when I
has
was with
an
my
impact.
mom,
That has an impact,
yo, I
for
was
sure.
doing shit to get
That's an
attention,
impact.
like on some real shit.
yeah.
Like, bro,
Obviously.
listen, bro. When I tell you guys this, you guys,
No, I
I'm
believe
being
it. I believe
so honest with you. Yo, I had a friend when I was a kid in Montreal. I was going to Wager High School. Okay? How old are you when you're in high school? Like what?
17, 16,
17, 16, 15.
15, maybe.
It wasn't high school then.
Elementary.
It was
13,
middle school or some shit.
13 and down is elementary. 13 and like.
I was probably like 13.
Yeah, great.
Okay? Yeah, that's when it was.
Yeah.
Okay? My friend was a superstar basketball player. I don't want to say his name.
I bet on sports, so I probably
was
know.
me.
but-
So he was a superstar basketball player, okay? And yo, he brought me to his house one day. Okay, before I say that, I am a poor ass nigga. I live behind the train tracks like Eminem. Like
Worse
train
than
tracks,
Eminem.
like worse.
Worse than Eminem.
Yeah, worse.
8 miles.
Cause yo, my nigga, my uncle, yo, trains used to pass through my
yeah.
hood,
I sleep.
and one day they found a train. It's crazy as shit. They opened the fucking door. You know what was in the train? Bro, imagine, you know what train, like the size of a train when you open it? Imagine that whole thing being honeycomb cereal. You know honeycombs?
Oh, that's a honeycomb.
Bro,
The bee
Yo,
was
they used
there?
to smell the honeycomb.
Yo, bro, the whole, bro, my uncle took everything as much as he could, and then he told the hood, and then the whole hood.
The hood was selling honeycomb
Bro, we
over
were trying
sale.
to eat.
Over Market Price, the
It was the
hood.
craziest shit ever.
The hood was selling honeycomb. Cause
That's crazy. He looked at me like
I
Yeah,
forgot what I
he's
was
just
trying to.
funny.
Before I said the honeycomb, what was I talking
That's
about? What was I
crazy.
talking about?
He looked at me
Before
like,
the honeycomb. What
"You
was I
wanna-
talking
you wanna
about?
fuck around?
What was I talking about before the honeycomb?
Honeycomb, a little
you're in
Cheerio
the hood.
guy,
I don't know. You grew up
a
poor
little
or something,
bee,
I don't-
something like that.
You're losing us all step by step. The tequila's starting to hit.
It's fucking 2 a.m., no? Listen,
It's not even happy hour
you
yet.
guys want to fuck around?
What did I say before?
TikTok,
the
I love you,
fucking
TikTok.
honeycomb?
TikTok, fire us up.
Can I marry your TikTok girl? No.
Leave her alone,
No,
bro.
I'll leave
She's
her
Palestinian. I get first
Guys,
dibs.
that guy-
I get
well,
first. Henry, Teal. Oh, we're
T.I.
trying to learn about business, Henry.
Hey,
We're trying.
Henry, I
Don't
love
worry,
you.
They're gonna edit it. Don't worry.
Henry, don't worry.
Andrew,
We're sober. It's okay.
Andrew, I got a sunburn. So, hold on. Let me talk about the time I went to Bahamas. No, I'm joking. Keep going. Guys, like,
I gave you an
don't
episode.
even
Bro, I
Let
said
Bug
I
have
to
it,
say
yeah.
a reason, bro. Fuck, I can't remember what I was talking about.
I don't know. Smoke more weed. It's good for you.
you
Smoke
look
more weed.
fantastic.
Jesus Christ. This
You're
is
the
fucking
best.
good for me.
You're my best friend, bro. Listen,
Where does Baka go from here? Is my
gonna come with me.
my ultimate last question.
gonna
I mean,
go-
not
I
immediately.
like that. I like
We're gonna
that. I
come
like that.
together.
No, I like
Not
that
immediate. I'm
question.
not asking
No,
like
I'm
where.
saying.
No, I like that question.
We're probably where we going now. We're
I like that
going.
question.
We're going to see Vlada, and she's gonna piss in her cake or what?
Yeah, where's Vlada?
she pissed in her cake. So, hold on. I gotta tell you what that means. She said to him, "Do you want a piece of my cake?" But she goes, "Do you want to piss in my cake?" And he goes, "You want to piss in my cake?" It's a big confrontation.
She's hot.
Who's
Vlada's hot.
Vlada? You guys haven't shown
Send
me
him.
her.
Send him the.
Oh, her? That's Vlada?
It's a relax.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
serious.
you guys are
Don't
crazy.
act like you get all the women in the because we've shared.
That's
I know.
crazy.
Don't act like you're
I
like.
get 73%.
The other 27.
Yo, is Chicken Joy still open? Because I'm getting some fried chicken tonight.
Where does Baka go from here?
We're going together. Hey, you want to hear the truth?
Yo, listen.
We're going
You want me to tell you the truth?
Sorry, went too far.
Yeah, pause that. Yo, so I got the greatest team right now. And yo, this is what I learned from the boy. And it took me a while. Cause yo, I was just like, okay, I'm the artist. Everybody's just gonna figure it out, you know? That's not how it works, bro. You gotta build your team. And in building your team has to believe in what you're doing. Everybody, down to the person doing the smallest job, has to believe. Why I say that? Because everybody has to motivate everybody within the team, and then that energy gets brought up to me. That's what keeps me going. Because there's a lot of times where I get down. I'm like, fuck, man. Yo, bro, I want to drop. I know what I have. I know what the capabilities are.
Call me.
Why are we not hearing it? Why are they not hearing it? You know what I'm saying? So, I want to shout out my team. I
Give
really.
them the stripes, Baka. Give
Yo,
them the stripes.
I want to shout out my team, man. Like for real,
Henry.
for real. Yo, they all know it already too. I'm gonna do it publicly later, but like honestly, there's no me without my team, and that's what I learned, cause it's not just about okay, I spit the bars into a mic and it's recorded and you hear it. No, but there's so much other shit that goes into this shit. There's so much.
You open up to me, which tells me that you're a real one. And I love a real one. I respect you. And we're going to have a lot of great times together in this city for life. And I love you. And OVO Sound for life.
OVO
and give
Sound
me that
for
good
life.
shit. Give me that good shit. I want to bang that shit. You're hammered out of your mind. You don't know what's going on.
I just said I smell
You're a
like
legend. You're a legend. Thank you for
Respect.
coming on.
Thank you for
I really
having me,
appreciate
man.
it.
It's not a fucking game. Yeah, yeah. You and I were not the same.